Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for
CJ's Bodega Stories. All right, so this third grade, going to Catholic school. My dad had just had a conversation with me about one of the kids in our neighborhood. They got in trouble for some bullshit. Another parent told him about it. So he's like, the problem with that situation was he was following behind another kid. If he had just used his own head and wasn't following behind this kid, he wouldn't have got in trouble.
He's talking about you right now.
He's telling me this story.
Oh, he's about the other kid.
He's telling me about the other kid.
Gotcha.
Right?
Okay.
I know the kid. I know the situation.
Okay.
But again, parents talk like, I can't believe my blah, blah, blah. So he's like, yo, he got in trouble because such. But don't let me find out you following behind nobody. If you gonna get in trouble, you better go in trouble for leading the shit. Being ahead of the shit. Don't be following behind nobody. I'm gonna kick your ass. Like, all right. I mean, I hear you. Whatever. I hear you. 2 weeks go by. I don't get in trouble a lot. But this one day, recess, we decide we want to play with these girls. 5 girls. They the most developed girls. They start to, come in and lay a little long. Uh-oh. Yeah, exactly. So it's 4 of us. And it's like 5 of them. And we like, all right, man, this is an opportunity to kind of like, kiss on them and touch them over their shirt and all kind of shit.
Whoa.
Right. We in third grade, right? Uh-oh. So, exactly. So we were telling we chasing
to be trouble, though.
Exactly. We third grade, better. We little horny little boys. So we saying, so we come with this concoction to kind of talk him into doing the shit. So it's like again, 4 of us, 5 of them. And we convinced him, like, hey, you go hide and you hide, you kiss whatever. And he was like, yeah, that's not bad. So we go to recess and do it.
Hey, wait, what was the last part?
That's like, they kind of laughing. Give me like,
I was trying to let it go.
Yeah, they giggling and shit. Like, that's funny.
Somebody about to get arrested after this.
So listen. So the 5th girl wasn't that attractive. She wasn't she wasn't the cute girl, but she was at the table, and she's part of their crew. So she obviously over here.
The most developed?
She was definitely developed.
Yeah, because it's usually the.
Yeah, she's definitely developed. But,
okay.
The conversation is kind of like we all tripped our body to the floor. They really wanted to. It's even numbers.
Right.
She right there, so shit. So we playing at recess. Recess probably like 30 minutes. So he playing. This dude's opportunity us to catch the girl you like. Just kind of like, get in the corner, kiss on her, do whatever shit you trying to do. So, the
Bill
other
Cosby
girl...
University over
right.
here.
The other girl, no one's catching her. Like, she's almost trying to get caught.
Oh, wow, you guys are so fast.
Niggas like stiff arming her, like, get the fuck out of here. You in the way of the real motherfucker. Like,
running past the... Damn, man, y'all cold.
So after about 10 minutes of that, she started like getting upset. She's like pouting and shit. Now, mind you, our recess is like maybe 1 or 2 teachers out there, but that's their time for them to eat. Right. Their time to prep for class. So most of it is ran by chaperones, like parents and shit. So the parents see her pouting and shit in the corner, and we all ducked off behind a little brick or behind a car, whatever the fuck little corner we can do to be pervs. Right. So she tells them the full fucking shit. The parent. She says, so where they are? So now this bitch is like pointing us out. Wow. They over there. So the parent finds us and starts taking us to the principal's office. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to get my ass fucked. So, because I'm already thinking my dad's speech in my head. He's sitting on this fucking bench. I'm like, fuck. So I'm like, yo, just come here real quick. Whatever the principal says, it was my idea. I talked y'all into this shit, okay?
And they're like,
what?
It's
I said,
bet.
Okay, just go with me on this one. It was all on me. I was the mastermind of this group. I'll go there. They're like, okay. So when they go one by one, pretty much the story said, oh my God, okay. So
CJ did it.
Yeah, that was my idea, blah, blah, blah. We all get suspended. 3 days. right? And it wasn't that old bullshit that you get suspended in school. You suspended at home.
Yeah.
You're writing lines. We did all had to do like 2,000 lines. I will not touch a female classmate inappropriately, and the female student I will not touch a male student inappropriately. 2,000 lines. My dad obviously gets the word that I'm suspended. Lit my ass up. Not until the principal tells him what happens. He tells him, and he's telling him, he's like, so who idea was it? That's what my dad asked. Who idea was it? So well, according to the kids, your son seemed to gather them together and you got them to do it. He looked at me like, okay. All right. So this is totally his idea. And I'm looking like,
I'm out. Easy street.
Right. Your third grade brain is just like, yeah, I did that.
I did that
shit. Yeah, Pops, high five.
Pops,
I did this pimp shit right here. I masterminded this shit.
I did that, so y'all don't have to go.
Do it right. Man got home, tore my ass up. So he's like, I give you credit for like putting this shit together, but it was stupid. Like really stupid. Like you could have got expelled.
Yeah, you didn't use no drugs or anything, right, dumbass.
I'm like, nigga, I just want to get a cheap feel. Like, I don't even think of nothing like of it. I'm like, oh, fuck. Mm-hmm. So, he makes me do all the like heavy on the chores, clean his car, this crazy shit for those 3 days. I come back to school, none of the girls fucking talk to us. Dudes is like, they good. Nigga, they scot free.
Right.
Because they ain't get out, but the girls is like, they got in trouble. I'm like, man, fuck. So the rest of the year, when I tell you we all get that little ugly broad, the cold shoulder, that snitch motherfucker right there. You don't care how well developed and how much big your titties got. Bitch, you put us all on fire. But it was one of those reasons. It was one of those things. I'm like, oh, there's no fucking way that I'm gonna let my dad think
that you was following somebody.
You was following somebody down this road.
I had to fucking like, yo, it was me. Please say, did I talk to all you niggas into doing this shit? Because if I remotely feel like I fall behind you niggas, it's gonna be my ass. So yeah, I think I did that shit like 2 other fucking times. I was like, yo,
I'll take it.
I'll take that.
Wow, so you treated the ugly broad like Medusa, just looking at this bitch through mirrors and shit, right? Like, I don't even see her ass.
She had a cockeye. I think she had a Jerry curl style. Yeah, she had a lazy eye, whatever you call it, lazy eye. Mm-hmm. But she was most developed, and she had Jerry curl, and no one was fucking trying to really fool with her like that. But she was friends with them, so
right.
But no
you
one
had no little retarded looking boy, homeboy friend that y'all could have had yelling, chasing her ass to get out of it.
Hindsight, we should have just fucking groped a little bit and moved on. just to keep the peace. We should have rubbed it like the fucking.
I should have grabbed her titties too.
Like the log.
In hindsight,
like the log at Apollo, just rub it real quick. Like good luck, and I'm gonna go kiss the real bitch I want. What about the kiss? No, hold on.
Time out. That's the analysis from the 40-plus-year-old. In hindsight, we shouldn't have did that. In hindsight, we should have just groped the ugly bitch.
I just want to feel left out. I'm an equal opportunist now. As I look back now, I was too concise on my process, on my strategy. If I had just even it out, I think I could have saved myself a piece of
After 35 years of thinking about this, I know where I went wrong.
Yep.
I should have broke the little ugly girl.
So, as I doubled down and doubled back on my dad's last week, ugly bitches got good 32.
Boy, we got nuggets from the grave, dog. Oh, we got nuggets dropping everywhere.
Ugly chicks need to get touched on too. So that's the moral of the story. You see one, touch them, make their day brighter.